Right now, someone could be on your Wi-Fi network, but you'd have no idea. Today, let's fix that. I'll show you how to set up Wi-Fi Presence Detection in Home Assistant using NetAlertX and build an agent skill that pushes a notification to you whenever an unknown device is discovered on your network. Getting NetAlertX installed is straightforward. You can grab it directly from the Home Assistant add-on store, or if you prefer Docker, just run the container with one important detail. Set the network mode to host. This is critical because NetAlertX needs to be on the same network as your other devices to actually scan them. Miss this step and you'll be scanning an isolated Docker network with nothing to find. Okay, now for the configuration. First, hop into Settings, search for ARP Scan, and find the ARP Scan Run option. By default, this runs on a pretty relaxed schedule. Change it to Schedule and set the interval to 1 minute. You want scans running as frequently as possible so you're not sitting there waiting 10 minutes for a new device to show up. Next, we need to push all this device data into Home Assistant, and that means MQTT. Search for plugins and add the MQTT plugin. Save, reload, and you'll see a Publishers tab. Click it, and you'll jump into the MQTT settings. Set MQTT Run to Always After Scan, then enter your broker URL, port, username, and password. But here's the trap, and I tried a bunch of different approaches before figuring this out. Under the SQL configuration, the default setup only pushes devices that NetAlertX can identify by name. Any unknown devices, exactly the ones you actually care about, get silently ignored. So we need to delete that default SQL query and replace it with one that pushes every single device, known or unknown. This is the difference between a presence detector that works and one that gives you a false sense of security. With NetAlertX configured, head over to Home Assistant, go to Settings, Devices and Services, add the MQTT integration, and enter the same broker details. Drop into Advanced Settings and set the client ID to HA. This way you can tell when Home Assistant itself connects versus other clients. Hit Submit and suddenly you'll see every device NetAlertX has found flooding in, each one with multiple sensors, IP address, MAC address, connection state, everything you need. NetAlertX can see every device on your network and identify each one by MAC address. So I was wondering, could I build an agent skill that watches for unknown devices in real time and automatically sends me an alert? Turns out, yes, and I broke it down into 3 steps. Step 1, real-time MQTT monitoring. I told OpenClaw exactly what I needed, a Node.js script using the MQTT package to watch NetAlertX device status changes live, tracking online and offline states along with sensor details. OpenClaw generated a script on the first try, and it worked immediately. Step 2, push alert notifications. This is where the actual intelligence lives. I gave OpenClaw a whitelist of known MAC addresses and asked it to write a script that watches the MQTT feed, flags any MAC address not on that list, collects all the device information, and fires a notification to Home Assistant. After a few rounds of back and forth with OpenClaw, getting the payload format right, making sure the timing works, Home Assistant started receiving clean, detailed alerts every time an unknown device appeared. And once that's working, you can easily extend it to push notifications to Telegram, Slack, or any messaging platform you prefer. Step 3, package it as a skill. This part is almost anticlimactic. Just tell OpenClaw to bundle the final scripts into a reusable skill format and you're done. What started as a manual configuration is now a drop-in solution you can deploy on any Home Assistant instance. By the way, I've bundled the complete setup guide, NetAlertX config, MQTT settings, and the agent skill. Link in the description. What's the first automation you'll build with real-time device detection? Drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching.